When we think of trailblazers of the civil rights movement, you don't hear much about Harry T. and Harriet Moore, but they are considered by many as the first martyrs of the modern civil rights movement.
West 2's Luana Munoz took a trip to Mims in Brevard County, where the couple's accomplishments and legacy are being preserved.
This small yellow house in Mims is rich with history of Florida's civil rights movement that dates all the way back to the 1930s.
The toilet has the elevated tank like they did back in those days. Yeah.
It's a replica of the home where Harry T. and Harriet Moore lived and died. On Christmas night in 1951, the couple's 25th wedding anniversary, the KKK planted a bomb under their bedroom. Harry died en route to the hospital. Harriet died days later. The Harry T. and Harriet Moore Cultural Center is a museum dedicated to the civil rights trailblazers. They fought Jim Crow laws and helped defend the Groveland Four.
He brought in Thurgood Marshall and other legal experts from the NAACP to try to help overturn those convictions. And some say that probably was one of the major things that led to a conspiracy to assassinate him.
Born in Florida, Harry moved to Brevard County in 1925 for a teaching job. A year later, he met Harriet. Together, they had 2 daughters. Harry later became a principal and began fighting politically, forming the first NAACP chapter in Brevard County in 1934.
He went about advocating for, equalization of salaries, anti-lynching, fighting to try to bring justice in cases of police brutality.
He also taught his students how to register to vote.
Even though they might not have been able to elect the person that they wanted, but they were able to leverage their vote for people who had some interest in helping them live a better life.
Harriet was also an educator. She worked alongside her husband, traveling with him as they worked on civil rights issues.
She helped him to write speeches. She memograph flyers and memos for him. So she was a great help to him. She was his right-hand man.
Harry's mother and one of their daughters were asleep in their beds the night the house was bombed, but survived.
Peaches slept in her bed, which prevented the glass from falling on her and cutting her up.
Today, the museum invites thousands of students from nearby schools each year.
We hope people who visit here or who may read about the Moors get a sense of hope that things can get better if you take action. You have to be one that's willing to make some sacrifices, because certainly the Moors made a sacrifice.
A sacrifice that cost their life to give a better life for future generations for people of color. I'm Luana Munoz, West 2 News.
Mims are open Monday through Saturday for tours. It's also available for rentals. We have a link with more information under this story on our website, wesh.com.